Yo, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Kid Max, and today we got another one. All right, y'all, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Kid Max in the building with another quick, beautiful, interesting news break for y'all, man. And we're gonna get right to it, all right? So, look, came across this really cool story. Make sure y'all hit the like button, okay? Um, Make sure that you guys um, check out this official article when you get a chance. And yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, I think it's pretty interesting. Really quick, short story, and we're gonna be out of here, and you guys can get back to living y'all day-to-day lives. All right. So let's check this out. Look at this. Look at the title of this though. Kendrick Kendrick Lamar to produce film at Paramount Pictures on a black man finding out that his white girlfriend's ancestors owned his ancestors. Now that's some fucked up shit. I'm gonna repeat that for those of y'all in the back. Kendrick Lamar to produce film at Paramount Pictures on black man finding out that his white girlfriend's ancestors owned his ancestors. Crazy. That's some crazy mind fucking shit, man. But look, this article was posted January 14th. This article did get a little bit more traction than some of the other articles in my previous videos, which is why, like I said, I'm trying to show stories that I don't think people are talking about enough or just haven't heard about or that I think are unique and I think are going to be significant in the future. So, put it on the channel, let it be documented, and see what's up. Because I know for a fact that I haven't seen anybody in the hip hop community. I haven't seen anything on Instagram. I haven't seen nothing on Twitter. I haven't gone looking either. I'm just talking about before I came across the story. This came out in January, but I didn't see it till a couple days ago. You dig what I'm saying? So I know for a fact that most people in the culture don't know shit about this. So that's pretty cool, especially considering how many people have been talking about Kendrick. Right? That's why I think it's an interesting story that I want to share with you guys because Kendrick has been on people's minds for a long time, and people have been talking about Kendrick for some months now. Pertaining to, is he going to drop some music? What's he going to do? I think he was even at the Super Bowl. I don't know for sure. I can't remember if he was at this year's Super Bowl. I think I would have heard about it more, but I didn't really watch. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna watch that. No disrespect to the sport though, just wasn't really in that vibe. But I'm probably gonna watch the performance later. But yeah. So yeah, let's get to the story, man. Let's get to the story. So yeah, Kendrick Lamar to produce film at Paramount over a black man finding out his white girlfriend's ancestors own his ancestors. Okay, let's get to the story. Let's see what's up. What are they talking about? All right. Kendrick Lamar, Dave Free, and South Park creators Matt Stone and Trey Parker are set to produce an untitled live action scripted comedy film at Paramount Pictures. So these are the guys from South Park. All right. Classic show. And Kendrick has teamed up with these guys to produce, not to create a soundtrack or not to just create a soundtrack, but to produce. So he's gonna have something to do with the film's production. That means set pieces. That means potential cinematography, and that also means potentially financial investment. Okay. All right. So that means pretty involved. Okay. So Kendrick Lamar, Dave Free, and South Park creators Matt Stone and Trey Parker are set to produce an untitled live action scripted comedy film at Paramount Pictures. The film, which is written by Vernon Chapman and doesn't have a director attached, will see the past and present come to a head when a young black man who is interning as a slave reenactor at a living history museum discovers that his white girlfriend's ancestors once owned his. Now that's a mind fuck to discover at nighttime when you're working. That's some fucked up shit. All right, Lamar and Free are producing under PG Lang. Okay, that's even more lit. PG Lang, for those of you guys who don't know, PG Lang is Kendrick Lamar's creative studio slash creative direction house slash um um uh his PG Lang is like Kendrick Lamar's Donda. You understand? So that's basically his creative house where all his creative endeavors will be under that name. So that's pretty dope. So that's how I know he's definitely directly involved. Super dope. Kendrick Lamar and Free are producing under PG Lang and Stone and Parker for Park County. Deadline states that production is scheduled to begin this spring. Paramount Pictures president and CEO Brian Robbins said, on behalf of Paramount Pictures and the wider Viacom CBS family, we look forward to ushering in the first theatrical collaboration from these creative visionaries and galvanizing audiences worldwide around a powerful storytelling experience. So, just really quick, a quick note for you guys. Stone and Parker for Park County. I don't know exactly what that is, but I'm assuming that that is the creative house of the South Park creators. You understand? Trey Parker, Matt Stone, Trey Parker. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look it up really quick just because I just need to see exactly what is Stone and Parker for Park County. Is it what I'm thinking? Let's see. Really quick search, guys, just for y'all to have more clarity, just like myself. Because one thing about these stories, guys, is that when I show them, when I go over that, when I save them, I don't actually read the whole article straight away because um I don't share the article straight away. I don't read the article straight away because I want to be able to react to it freshly with you guys. So yeah, let's see. Stone and Parker for Park County. Let's see. I should have just went to Google. It's all right. Y'all are watching this with me live. This is what we do: research, and then we ahead of it. In the culture, it all matters. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Let's get to it really quickly. So I feel like that's gonna be a big movie. I feel like that movie, the way it sounds, I wouldn't be surprised if it has an impact like Get Out. So that's why this all is important. We'll co-produce. Yeah, co-produce. Yeah. So that's what it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm yeah, Park County Principals, Parker and Stone. Yeah, that's their company. Yeah, that's their company. Yeah, that's their company. Okay, let me go ahead. Whoa. Think I'll find me some more stories to talk to y'all about later. Yeah. All right. So let's get back to this. All right, guys. Sorry for that quick little detour. But yeah, so PG Lang, for clarity for you guys, PG Lang is Kendrick Lamar's creative firm company. Okay. And Stone and Parker for Park County is their creative firm company. And these are the creators of South Park. Okay. So let's get back to the story. All right. Paramount Pictures president and CEO Brian Robbins said, on behalf of Paramount Pictures and the wider Viacom CBS family, we look forward to ushering in the first theatrical collaboration from these creative visionaries and galvanizing audiences worldwide around a powerful storytelling experiences. Um, and what I will point out about what he just said, I think this is a big deal for independent filmmakers and just the culture of filmmaking in general, and just seeing how the culture is changing. I'm gonna say my thoughts for the end. I'm gonna say my thoughts for the end. Let's go ahead and finish this. This is Lamar's biggest foray into film/TV production. PG Lang was established in 2020 as a multidisciplinary media company, housing a record label, a production house, and publishing. It put out Baby Keem's debut album last year with Columbia Records. Okay, very quick story they dropped. Okay, but just to give you guys some backdrop through my perspective of what I think this is really saying about what's going to be happening in the culture over time, and some of the potential opportunities that's opening up as the industry shift to a more independent platform, a more uh, decentralized approach to creativity, where you're seeing these bigger studios like a Paramount Picture, create this is like this. This is pretty cool because these are, even though technically these guys have way more leverage. So I'm pretty sure they helped in the negotiations with Kendrick. I'm sure they linked up before they brought it to Paramount, right? Like Kendrick probably met them somehow, being the artist that he is, developed a relationship with them, and expressed to them some of his ideas pertaining to filmmaking and creativity. These guys, being the creators of South Park, obviously are pretty independent minded and free thinkers. So I'm sure they gelled well with Kendrick. And then, that led to him being able to probably have a better pitch viability to Paramount Pictures besides just his name cachet. Because I also read, for those of you guys who don't know about, Childish Gambino, he had a similar approach to Amazon when he approached them to help make a film that he made with Rihanna as his main girl. Of course, they wanted to use Rihanna, so that's part of why he got the deal, as well as the fact that that's when he just had released This Is America video, so he had a lot of clout at the time. But obviously, there are other things that go into things being successful besides just name and notoriety, but they definitely help, right? But the point I'm bringing this up is that I think this is, just like the Amazon deal, because now, Childish Gambino is now, he has like a full lifetime, not lifetime, but he has excuse me, he has an 8-figure deal with Amazon right now. Okay, and he's still working with FX with his Atlanta series. But back to this story, I think it's really really interesting because, like he said, if you listen to the words of the president and CEO, listen very specifically to what he said. He said, "On behalf of Paramount Pictures and the wider Viacom CBS family, we look forward to ushering in." That's a very specific word, ushering in, right? And then he says the first theatrical collaboration. Okay, now those are because you could get lost if you just look at this whole sentence. You could say ushering in the first theatrical collaboration from these creative visionaries, right? And that can make it seem more normal. Like he's just saying, it's the first time these guys have collaborated. So that's what break. But I don't look at it that simply. I think when he's using words like ushering in the first theatrical collaboration, yeah, you could look at it as just simply collaboration between two studio houses. But for him to say theatrical, theatrical collaboration, I think is, like I said, based on how big they think the project is going to be, right? That's just my intuitiveness of it. I think him saying it this way means like he thinks it's going to be a big project, not only because of who's involved, yeah, sure, but because of the impact it's most likely possibly going to have on the culture. And like I said, my first hunch, just going through this line, and then hearing the storyline, I think it's going to have an impact. It can have a potential impact like Get Out. Okay, and then it could have some. It could even have some other triggers in there because you got white people writing a story about this as well. So there could be some things that in the film could go viral. Okay, just putting that out there. Hopefully, those for the right reasons. And Kendrick being involved, I believe it's going to be centered and centralized, and definitely focused, definitely. But it's going to be intriguing to see. Um, yeah, so just a quick story, guys. Nothing too much to dig into outside of that. um I think it's cool. We look forward to ushering in this first theatrical collaboration from these creative visionaries and galvanizing audiences worldwide around a powerful storytelling experience. See, that's a very specific word. Experience. Obviously, movies are experience, but I got a hunch about this one. I got a hunch about it. So I'm glad I found it to bring it to you guys. Really quick story. Really cool potential um, footprint to follow in regards to what's happening with these collaborations with independent studios like a PG Lang from Kendrick Lamar, and then a more established independent studio like Stone and Parker for Park County from the creators of you know um, South Park. So we're seeing more and more opportunities and more blueprints of how people are networking to collaborate and how they're utilizing each other's networks to better each other to reach different audiences and to maintain their creative control and expression while simultaneously still being able to collaborate with the bigger conglomerates, utilizing them for distribution and potential and most likely marketing assistance. So yeah, it's pretty cool to see this evolve over time. And if I hear anything new about it, I'll definitely keep you guys posted. But other than that, guys, just a really, really, really quick um news break, man. Nothing too crazy. Just wanted to give you guys another cool story that I thought would be interesting. Okay. And like I like to end it off, guys. You already know what time it is with me. Life brings many challenges, many hardships, many struggles. But at the end of the day, if you're still breathing, you still got a motherfucking shot, man. I don't care if you got one lung in your body. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? If you got one leg, you can barely move. You can still keep going. As long as you're breathing, you still got a shot to live life. You still got a shot to be the best version of you. And you still got a shot to pursue your dreams and to change lives, even when you don't know whose lives you're changing. So like myself, guys, I've struggled with dark thoughts, suicidal thoughts, and just different pains and stuff like that, which make it harder to deal with those thoughts. But because of my faith and divine revelation given to me by the universe, by God, in regards to the power of my voice, uh, the power of the reasons for my obstacles, as well as um, my potential, and just God's grace to have free will and to live and to be, is enough for me to keep going one day at a time. Because sometimes that's all you need to just keep going, is to think about the next day or the next hour, and sometimes that's all that matters. Okay, so for those of you guys who are struggling, who have thought about suicidal thoughts, please call this prevention hotline. Okay, um, and yeah, you can make it. Don't give up. All right, don't give up. Okay, guys. So without further ado, I'm out of this thing. It's your boy Kid Max, and I'm out in the cut. Sips tea, peace, and love. I'm out, y'all.